Hello everyone and welcome to another episode on the MinuityMC network. This is episode 2 of MinuityMC and we're still on the same season at the minute. It's nice to see how the things have been progressing since the season. And of course, with this episode's release, we are getting a lot nearer to the end of the season, which means, of course, we're going to have a new world and of course a new seed to play on. Alright, so I was invited to Nugget's base. Well, this is definitely very interesting. A very cool base. Let me use my Hellfire stuff to get rid of the mob. But the point is, this is a very nice place. I believe this is a mob farm. We can take a look inside. Let's go into Spectator. We can see that this is a creeper farm, it looks like, or a mob farm. Looks like it's more for creepers, so let's see what they have here. Okay, it's a mob farm. That looks cool. Seems like this is someone's base. That's very interesting. Very cool. And this is a pyramid. Looks like, oh, this is brilliant. This is a very good idea for a build. Very cool. So the next place we're gonna take a look at is Yuzu's Colosseum. It's a very nice place. This is done by Yuzu. This is done by Yuzu TTV. He's the player who actually built this Colosseum. Now, this is a very wonderful build. You can see this is a one-of-a-kind build, a very nice build that was built by the player. I think they put in a lot of effort into this, and you can see by the build style here, you can see that they've put in a lot of effort in their build. This is great. It seems like they had an event over here, so that's great. I mean, for a Colosseum, there's definitely events. There seems to be some cool stuff. Let's actually head into Spectator over here. So this is actually Cyrus's base. This belongs to one of our players. His name is Cyrus, and he actually built over here. We'll take a look at what exactly he has over here. You can see there are axolotls here. This is a very cool build design here. You can also see there are books here, and the book says, okay, that's a good use of my time flipping the book. There is a lot of cool stuff over here. These are farms. Okay, this is a bed. What is inside? Potions. Alright. Oh wow, he has a lot of potions. I wonder if he's actually preparing for the purge. There is a bunch of stuff over here. You can see here these are buckets of axolotls and also a super smelter, or a fast smelter at least. And it seems like the item that is smelted. Okay, that's funny. Alright. Pretty cool. Does he have fuel inside? Yeah, he does. Okay, cool, that's expected. And I think he has a roller coaster over here, which looked great before it was vandalized by by one of our things that we had on the server, which I think was to do with spawning water everywhere. Well, if this was a roller coaster, it no longer is a working one. I believe some of the torches or the levers or whatever was used to power them, they may have been swept away. The levers, I believe, they may have been swept away by the water. So that's unfortunate, but oh wells. This is they are trying to collect. I think they're trying to collect the lava buckets for the fuel, which is a pretty good idea. I think that's a good way to save on that. This is another build. I have no idea who built this. Let's find out. This was built by R3. Alright. Is this R3's build? Let me check. So this might be a collab between a few players, okay. Which is nice. It's always nice to see players playing together on our server. I mean, it's always beautiful to see people who actually try to, work together to do some cool stuff, which I like that. That's great. It's always nice to see when our players are working together. There's a horse, I believe. I wonder whose house this is. Let's take a look at it. This belongs to R3, okay. And some other houses here. There is quite a lot of stuff. Who does this belong to? Nugget and R3. Alright, fair enough. This might be their own, and you can see here there are posters everywhere. This is one of the funnier posters on the server. If you face a problem, remember, if all the solutions fail, you can eat it. That's by Rello. That's a quote from Rello, and that's actually a real quote from Rello. Actually, I took it from one of his messages and I turned it into a poster. There is, okay, this build, I think we've seen that. Of course, the Colosseum. Very beautiful Colosseum. I think it's very big build. One of the biggest builds I've definitely seen on the server so far. I'm sure there are, I mean, there could be bigger ones. I just haven't looked around the server that much. And they still have a poster. Wow, that's interesting. Very cool. Very cool. Let's take a look at the Sakura. The Sakura is the staff base. So we'll take a quick look at staff base to see how exactly it's going on. And of course, this is staff base, you can see. This is the staff base. So this belongs to me and Ice Obliterator. He actually built this actually. So I think I may have toured this in episode 1. I have absolutely zero clue. It just looks perfect. And of course the posters that came from the lore, yeah, those are just majestic. And this is Rello's base. I think I'll tour this either before this clip or after this clip.
And of course, this is Relo's base, so I'll just enter it to show you. He has a poster of himself in his base, apparently above his bed. Very, very cool. It's a good way to tell players to vote for you. And of course, a lot more stuff. This is his way of storing items in his chests upstairs. There's also a downstairs to this base. You can see it's really, really cool. That's some stuff, a sugarcane farm. Very standard, and also chests. Yep, perfect. So of course there's a secret in this base, and I'll head downstairs. You can see there's also a villager trading hall, which is very, very cool. And not only that, he also has downstairs to this downstairs. You can see here, this is actually his collection of armor trims. I believe there's one of every single smithing template and armor trim here. Sorry, one of every single armor trim here, and also sets upon sets of diamond armor here, which is very, very cool. It's very nice to explore bases like these and stuff, to see how long they've been playing on the server. Very, very interesting.
And this is a parrot that was built by Relo. A very, very nice parrot. In fact, one of these actually did appear in his poster, in one of his posters for the Mayoral Elections. Let's take a look here. You can see. Very nice. Very, very, very nice bird. You can see in the background over there. And this is Braven's base, or this was Braven's base until he blew it up. But this is a very, well, this was a nice base until he blew it up, of course. And there is an underground section to this as well. Obviously, he did blow it up. You can see by the signs of TNT here, signs of explosive and broken material. And there's water. It's literally flooding everywhere. I have no idea if this is because of the event that we had a few weeks ago, or this is just because he literally chose to do that. Probably one or the other. There is another base nearby. I believe this belongs to Leo. Leo actually built this on our server. This is a lot of sheep. Let's check if this is actually his build. Yeah, this is Leo's build. So there's a bunch of animals over here. I guess he's an animal lover, right? This is his base. He literally chose to put bamboo over here. I mean, literally to camouflage his base, which is pretty interesting. I mean, that's pretty cool. Let's see how to enter his base actually. Let's give that a try. Is there even a way to enter? Well, we just use spectator mode here. Let's go in. And this is a multi-layer oh wow, that's multi-layer defenses in his base. The way you enter this is unknown to me. And then you can enter here. This is a pretty nice dining. Wow, this is a very, very nice base. That's a dining table, right? With cake on it. And of course, these are some of the towers on the side. That's an enchanting table. Very, very beautiful. I love this base. And of course, well, lava. Wow. I mean, it's a nice design, I'll say that much. This is a very, very nice design. And I'm sure it'll look even better when I have shaders enabled. So I enabled some shaders, and yeah, this does look pretty good. It's a very, very nice base, I'll admit. And it does look pretty good. This is where we give some backstory. So you can see this is the Mayoral Hall. So in the Mayoral event, we actually elected, the players actually elected Whale to be the mayor on the server, thinking that he would bring a lot of changes to the server. But in the end, Whale didn't bring much changes to the server, and of course, in the end, he added text. You can see there is a server text file on top of my screen over here. I do actually have the clip from the day that Whale was elected as the mayor, so I'll just flash it on screen now.
And thank you for attending the event. Without further ado, the returning officer will release his result.
MinuityMC Mayoral Elections 2023. Results for the Mayoral Elections of Season 1. Relo lol, 3 votes. Whale, 11 votes. The votes cast in MinuityMC counted for the Season 1 Mayoral Elections of 2023 are conclusive of the results. I declare Whale as the candidate elected to the office of Mayor of MinuityMC. May I now invite Whale to give a speech?
All right. Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction, Mr. Kun Koi. Please raise your shield, of course. Raise your shields. Come on. Yeah. Raise your shield. It's a momentous occasion. Okay, man. Look, it's time. It's about time, right? That our flawed system change for the better. My friend. As of today, Minuity is under new management. No longer shall we be disrespected and have chaos everywhere. No, we don't want that. No. Today, we end the old ways and establish a new system of order. And order and unity. Now, unfortunately, tough decisions have to be made and also executed. So, as my first act as president is to declare Relo enemy of state. and has public execution. All right, Relo. You had your fun. You had your fun, Relo. I had enough of you, honestly. You know what, Relo? You know what? Time for you to say goodbye. Any last words? You know what? Too late. Oh well, he's gone. And now I can't let all of you go. No, unfortunately not. I can't let you all go. I know that some of you, some of you have betrayed me. You're enemies of state, traitors. Which is why I can't let you all leave. It has begun! Saturday, 30th September, 4 p.m. GMT plus 8. Goodbye.
So I think that about wraps it up for today's video. Thanks for watching this video on the MinuityMC network, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.